If you like nice weather and beautiful beaches, high temperature and a lot of sunshine, then there is a place for you. It's called the Florida Keys. I just passed the bridge and this is Key Largo. I still have to go another, I don't know what it is, 100 miles down to Kew West. And I'm excited because this is my favorite spot in Florida. Absolutely. I mean, it's like the best. The first thing you see when you drive over the bridge into Key Largo will be gas stations, a few restaurants, other buildings, and this highway. This is Highway 1 going all the way down to Key West. This is the John Pennekamp State Park. It's a lovely area. There is a beach and you can go out and have fun with the crocodiles. I wouldn't go out too far. The more I look out, I realize that they might have a net 100 yards out, so you are safe. At least I see these white floaters or buoys, whatever they call them. And as usual, the water temperature is high. The water is a little murky, but that is what you can expect. Because the mangrove trees can also put color into the water. Maybe I should rent a canoe and go out in the swampland. Or maybe not. Maybe I should continue to drive. It's a long drive, but as usual, there are too many things to check out. Like this tree. It reminds me about grapes, but it's not. And the two front leaves are brown in color, in contrast to the bigger greens behind them. Interesting tree. People are coming back from a morning tour out in the bay. There are a million places where you can stop going south in the Florida Keys. And yes, they have noisy cars too. There are restaurants everywhere, by the way, selling things from pizza to Italian food and of course seafood. At this place maybe you can rent a boat as well, or at least take a tour out in the warm water. Oh, a shark. Take a look. The reason you have so many fish down in the water is because when they come in and clean what they are catching, they throw it in the water, and that attracts all kind of fish and obviously sharks too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will not take a swim in this bay. I like driving down this road. Most of the stuff is beautiful. You have a lot of history in the Keys. The railway came to Key West in 1912, I believe. But this overland highway was built in, or finished maybe in 1938. So the train came first. But unfortunately, it was destroyed by a hurricane in the 1930s. So it only lasted a few years, unfortunately. Wherever you go in the Keys, you are surrounded by water. And as you can see, some of these islands are extremely narrow. This one, for instance, is barely 100 yards across. There is no doubt this is Florida's best. The beaches are fantastic. They are nice in Miami too, but in a totally different way. This is paradise. Miami just have nice beaches. This is 5-star all around. This is the Long Key State Park. I could not resist stopping at this place because it's a beautiful park. And take a look at the wooden chairs they set up right on the beach where you can sit down and look at the beautiful ocean and maybe drink a cold, you know what I'm talking about, right? It might be super illegal, but you know, we don't need to tell anybody. And they have trails. You can bring a bicycle, or maybe they rent them out. What do I know? But there are options if you want to explore this beautiful key. Because of the nice warm weather, you can easily survive. All you need is a sleeping bag, and you can lie down under one of these. And then all you need to do is to wait for the park ranger to come and kick you out. But besides from that, you will survive easily. I don't know, what is this? Hey, doing fine. What do you have in the truck? Yeah, what do you have in the truck? Are you delivering stuff?
Yeah, I'm the key lime pie guy.
Oh, okay.
Y'all want to try some? I got the best key lime pie in Kew West. I deliver up and down
Look at this. So what do you have? What is this?
This is key lime pie chocolate bar. This is
Key
what
lime
we're famous
pie.
for.
You're famous for this. So
Yes.
so tell me, who makes it? You make it?
I actually make it.
He makes
Yes.
it. So you have a little factory.
Yes, we have a factory right off Duval Street, Greener and.
Duval Street.
Yes.
Yeah. And how far down do you go?
I deliver all up and down the Keys, up
Down
to
the
Miami.
Keys, Miami.
Yes.
This
Fort
is
Lauderdale.
this is the next big thing, right?
Yes, and this is real popular. It's dipped in chocolate.
It's the real deal, my friends.
Yes, yeah.
How does it taste?
You have to try it.
I need to try that.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
definitely.
So let me see. Are you going to make me fat now? Well, no.
It's delicious. It's
All
worth
right.
a couple pounds.
Oh, okay. I go up a few pounds, but it's probably worth it. So
Yes, it definitely
I say thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, and have a nice rest of your day.
You too, sir.
Thank you. All right. I have to try this before it's melting, okay? Take a look at the water. It is streaming out from under this bridge. This one looks original. It was probably used for the railway, but now it's a great fishing spot. And the only ugly thing you see down in the Keys would be the power lines. They go all the way down to Key West. Not pretty, but definitely needed. Wow, another one. It looks like they have a lot of fun in the water. Yeah. Here and there they also modified the old bridge, and they created these platforms where you can do excellent fishing. I have seen other videos when people catch a lot of big fish right next to the bridge, including sharks like the hammerhead. Thankfully, they put up a sign telling you what you can catch and what you absolutely cannot take up from the ocean. This is the entrance into what they call Hammock State Park. Let's check it out. I was just told this is a small park where you can do hiking, you can hang out on the beach, you can do fishing and other things. It looks like we are safe today. A green flag is good news. But stay away from the water, maybe, because they have rip currents. I don't know. I like the sand. It's totally white. This is sweet. Wow, it's a protected lagoon area. And the water is not too bad. It's not 100% clear, but it's good enough. And in 40 minutes, I will be in the water too. But not at this place. I have another thing in mind, so I have to wait. Since we are close to the mangrove areas, the water is also smelly. Or at least the smell is in the wind. It's not too bad. It's not, but I'm letting you know right now it's smelly. Okay, well, we have seen the Hammock State Park. It is one of the quickest stops I've ever done in my life. Just a few minutes. This is the welcome sign to the city of Marathon. There are too many things you can get hurt on. Everything is dangerous, but we don't care. We don't care. I never understood why they put that up. I mean, that's ridiculous. And what I will do is to quickly pass Marathon. And what you can expect to see in a few minutes will be the famous 7-mile bridge. You might have seen that in Hollywood movies or heard about it. And it was built in the 1980s, I believe. So in a historical sense, it's brand new. They were right on that sign. There's a lot of crap down in this water. I'm looking at the barrel at the bottom. If you hop in there, you might break a leg or two. So I take that back. They gave you the correct information. This place is deadly. I am excited. We are close to the bridge, the 7-mile bridge, and I can't wait to park. mean, driving is one thing, and you can only show so much, but you need to get out, and that's what I'm doing. Hopefully. I am so lucky with the weather. I mean, look at this. The ocean is green. See a few boats. No wind today. And in front of me, I'm looking at the 7 Mile Bridge. And I will show you this one in a second. I like this temperature. You could easily spend a full day on the beach and just do nothing. It's so perfect. Oh, it's great. Southern Florida, that's the place. You are looking at the beginning of this massive bridge. And the starting line is that metal going across. Did you run across? Did you run across the bridge?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. I run it all the time.
You do every day?
Yeah, almost every day, if not every other day. Yeah, I sure do.
That is so cool. How long will it take you to go to the other side?
It takes about 20 minutes each way, maybe a little less. I try to do it in less than that. So I try to do it in 9 minutes. So
looks like you're in shape.
I'm getting there, man. I'm trying. Old age.
Old age. What are you training for?
Triathlon.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Like
I'm doing the Escape from Alcatraz triathlon in San Francisco.
Oh, that's fun. Have you done it before?
I've done it before, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I've done it too.
Have you really?
Yeah, 2 times.
No kidding. No shit.
That is so cool when you swim in the water. I mean, that's fantastic.
Yeah, this water's like bath water compared to that. So.
This is nothing. I mean, go to San Francisco and feel the cold water, 56 degrees.
Yeah. So I'm there in 2 weeks, man.
Good luck.
All right, I'll be back here afterwards. Take care.
All right, see you. Bye.
Keep an eye out for me.
I will. They talk about the old 7 Mile Bridge. Henry Flagler took the railway all the way down to Key West, and they built a lot of tracks and bridges between 1905 and 12. They say they needed 23 bridges to cover the gap between these islands. Unfortunately, the hurricane came and destroyed this beautiful railway just a few years after. So it lasted from 1912 to, if I remember correctly, it was like in 1935-ish, something like that. And now there is no more railway. You can only take your car or a boat or an airplane to Key West. And people normally walk out a few hundred yards to look at the bridge and these beautiful boats going under. Let's check this guy out on the other side. And now it's time to drive this 7 miles. I can't wait. I'm like a baby. I want to do it now. What is this? Yellow and blue? What is it? A tourist train bus? Is that what it is? What is this? The Pigeon Key Express, full of tourists. It's interesting. It's a little train car.
Fort Dallas.
Let's do this. 7 miles. I am on the bridge. It's parallel to the old railway bridge. I can't imagine how they built this. What a tough job. How do you even do that? Maybe the conclusion is it's a masterpiece of engineering. It's amazing. People live or have lived on these tiny keys for generations. And we are coming up to the area where the bridge is getting higher, so bigger boats can go across. And the channel is called the Moser Channel, according to the sign. And we are at the highest point in a few seconds. And it's going down again. A few more yards and we are officially on the other side of the 7-mile bridge. Woohoo! We made it. Time to celebrate. And the celebration is near because I am going to the next state park. Welcome to the Bahia Honda. Some people say Bahia Honda, depending on the language. But this is, in my opinion, the very best park in the Florida Keys. It's great. The water is green. The weather is nice. And you will also have an opportunity to see Flagler's Bridge, a big bridge they built across. We will do that in a minute. But just look at the marina area. Isn't this the best you have seen in a long time? I think it is. It's just perfect. It looks like this is famous if you're interested in plants, rare native plants. When you enter the park, you are coming in on this road. and you can park right by the beach, or you can pass this building. There is another bigger parking on that side. But look at the water. Isn't that crazy? Look at the sand at the bottom. And people are walking out, far out in the water. And you can imagine how weekends are in the high season. This place will be crowded. But today, it's not too bad. You're looking at the highway. And on the other side, you can enjoy Henry Flagler's railway bridge. It's just sitting there like a memory from the early 1900s. And it's warm. It's super warm. And the water looks warm too. I'm up on the highest point. They literally closed the bridge. You can't walk out on it. You can be below. And I think I missed the trail. Yeah, down there. I need to go to these stairs to see it from below. But anyway, enjoy this view. Wow. And in this direction, you have Havana, Cuba. And on the other side, we have a great view of the beach itself. This is a crazy big structure. What a waste of steel. And all this was built 110 years ago, roughly. Unbelievable. A nice ibis. Oh, it took off. All right, I scared him. Let's take a look at this from below. It's hard to see because they put up a fence, a chain link fence. But still, it's an historic thing in the Florida Keys. And they are right, it looks unsafe. Definitely unsafe. It's full of rust, it's falling apart, but for now we can view it. And the day will come when they shut it down permanently. They are not kidding. This is like being under the Golden Gate Bridge. It's just insane. I am going to walk back on the beach and then go to the car and grab my swimming pants, and then I will hop into this nice water. This is what I have been waiting for today. The air is warm and the water is warm. There is not much difference from the air temperature and the water. It's just perfect. It's a lovely day at the beach.